Guys, their secret don dey expose one after the other. Their secret on how they take dey supply this bandit ammunition and many bullets for inside bush, e don dey expose. Guys, as you all know, a lot of states for Nigeria don dey cry out because of the bandit when be say e dey terrorize the country in all this while. They don dey kidnap and kpai people anyhow for the country. Yet the presidency, they're not ready to talk anything concerning the matter. The masses has been in tears for a very long time and they wait on President Tinubu make it talk about the issue when we say it dey go on for the country. Yet this man is not ready to talk about it, not to talk of even to tackle the matter when we say it dey go on. The thing when we say they follow bandits by, when the bandits not let the masses for Nigeria rest again, e not let them talk. Guys, make una just watch this video.
Make una listen, make I tell una something. Boko Haram, Fulani S-men, una just dey try. But you see those people they sponsor una and una. Where be the Fulani himself, where from Niger come, from Chad. Come feel say una one can take Igbo people and Christian take play. Make I tell una something. Thunder go fire una, Fire on a generation, fire on our ancestors, fire on our great-grandfather and people we send on her, including that Tinubu, will be the president of this country, and the whole senators, and the whole politicians, make thunder, we no get location, where Chukwu Kakabiama go bring, make it polish una. We wanna see truth, una no dey keep truth. We wanna see truth, una go hide them. We wanna see truth. Una no go allow them to be real. Look at Nnamdi Kanu. The man where they talk truth. Sending him to life imprisonment. No be him be the thing. But wanna watch out. Una go see the handwork on nature. All of una will plan jail that man. The God and the Mother Earth and the universe go make sure una go die. Una no go die alive. I may be supreme. I don't fear anybody. If una try, ash on na blood, blood na water. If una do anyhow, una go see anyhow where they. Me I no dey beg person to give me power. I no dey beg anybody. I'm ready, a dead man walking. Grandson of Satan. Demon in disguise. Try me. Make una try me. Make thunder. We no get location. Remove on head. This is the message we get to tell useless people waiting say then the judge. Even that judge himself will judge that case. Nature go flog you so that you go confess. You go confess. So to all those money we then give you for bribe, you no go reach your funeral because the wrath of God and ancestors is on you, you chief judge. Watch, God go unveil you, and then Nnamdi Kanu will be restored back by the grace of my ancestors. Thank you.
On the 26th of November, few days ago, on the 26th, today is 1st, on the 26th should be around 4 or 5 days ago, something very serious happened in this country. A trailer load of bullets was seen along Zaria-Sokoto Road. According to the Senate president, he said the bullets were being taken to Sokoto to be given to bandits. Trailer loads of bullets along Ahmed Bello University, Zaria, Sokoto Road, Zaria Road, going to hand it over to bandits. Bullets, trailer load of weapon of destruction. Trailer load. I don't even want to stress you. Listen to the Senate president. Just let's watch together. I'm going to come back.
Right now, happening in Zaria. Today is 26. A commercial trailer passing through Zaria around Ahmadu Bello University, loaded with bullets, on his way to supply to the bandits. For one reason or the other, there is along Zaria Sokoto Highway. Today, now,
The bullet was dropping.
the bullets were dropping and on the road. The driver did not know and was still going, and the bullets were dropping. I hope he has been apprehended. So I use this opportunity to call on the Commissioner of Police in Kaduna State to quickly send a team to go and escort the trailer loaded with bullets. Bullets are dropping on the road. The people are crying. I think we should stop further discussion on this matter and go into the prayers, because there is a lot of work to be done. So, there's no need to, whatever you are going to say, Senator Plank, these bullets that are dropping on the ground, we need to make a resolution on this now, before the bullets find their way into the hands of the bandits. Are you going to say the bullets should not be? Okay, just say something now, because I don't want anybody to feel that it was shot out. Let's just use 30 seconds and say what you want to say, because these issues are too serious, and security really should not be discussed in the open like this.
Yes, sir.
But because of the peculiar circumstance that we have found ourselves, look at it's here.
Yes, sir. President of the Senate.
Get
So the
the
question
IG
here is
and
this.
send it to him, and then let
The
him.
question is,
President of the Senate,
how come
my distinguished.
these whole bullets were going through a major road where security personnel supposed to be checkmating and checking things? How come this thing was just moving without no interception, without no stop and search, without no stop and questioning? Who cleared it? How did this thing find its way to this country? Who are the sponsors? What are they doing with a trailer load of bullets? So all these trailer loads of bullets, is it for what? Is it for Eba, Egusi, Iweju? What is the trailer load of bullets doing in Nigeria? Are we at war? Who are they supposed to be using the bullets for? Trailer load. Trailer. When you are hearing bullets, you think maybe a sack bag of bullet. Trailer load. And if not that some particles or some parts of the bullets were falling on the road without the knowledge of the driver, they will successfully get to their destination. They will successfully get to their destination and continue to cause mayhem in this country. Who are the ones sponsoring this? How did they manage to clear this? How did he manage to enter into this country in that manner? Who are at the border? Who are the people? Customs, immigration, police. All of you should come here and tell me why this thing was moving smoothly without disturbance on the road. Nothing like stop and search. But ordinary Yahoo boy that bought himself a Mercedes Benz, or a young boy, let me not say Yahoo, a young boy that bought himself a Mercedes Benz, you people will search his ancestor, search his intestine, search his head, search everything about him. How come this one, a trailer load of bullets, was moving smoothly and nobody stopped it? Nobody searched it until, unfortunately for them, they got to Ahmed Bello University, Zaria, along that road. That was where the thing started falling. That was how their attention, they got to know that this thing that they were carrying on bullets. What is going on in this country? Again, name. It be like say everybody go find way to the wrong. I think at this point, Japa is the only alternative, because I don't understand.
By today's announcement, Yakubu Mahmood, former INEC chair, has now positioned himself as the greatest beneficiary of the 2023 electoral season. It is not even Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And by way of understanding the background, Nyesom Wike used to be the greatest beneficiary of that particular election, apart from the contestant himself, who is now president. I mean, the greatest third-party beneficiary. Okay, it should be second because Nigeria didn't benefit anything. But as it were, Yakubu Mahmood has displaced Nyesom Wike as the greatest beneficiary of that election. And the beautiful thing is that Nyesom Wike even has some political gimmicks and inroads and interest into the whole pool. But Yakubu Mahmood just sat somewhere in public office where he was supposed to be an umpire, and then mutilated, manipulated, and orchestrated a new orders against the Nigerian people. And today he's been rewarded as an ambassador designate. He's been nominated by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to becoming an ambassador of the country. Ambassador for what? What has he done? And so automatically, after leaving office, after several years serving in Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, and instead of him to move on to his private life and do other things, but he's done so much of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and Bola Ahmed Tinubu cannot let him go. Bola Ahmed Tinubu didn't care about the Nigerian people, went ahead to designate him, nominate him to become an ambassador. Of course, also another beneficiary that the Tantum Stroa, the criminal, fraudulent Reno Mokri, has also been designated, and a part of a 32-man list that has now been forwarded to the National Assembly for screening and confirmation. That is the Nigeria of today. It's unfortunate. And if anybody has ever had doubts or or maybe casted aspersion on our belief and argument that the 2023 elections was rigged without or beyond imagination, that is it for you then. You would have thought that Bola Ahmed Tinubu would play caution or be very careful, but he took caution to the wind, and then he's nominated the umpire in that election just about 2 years ago. And why? There are two reasons why Bola Ahmed Tinubu did what he did. He's again re-echoing or reinstating the fact that he's been said of him that he's a rewarder of men. Bola Ahmed Tinubu over the years has been widely said or written about to being a rewarder of men and efforts. So he's somebody that looks into a relationship, reward effort, whether it is criminal, legal, or illegal, reward effort. And what that implies invariably for the rest of the people around is that whatever he asks you to do moving forward, do it because you'll be rewarded. That's what he's done. He's gone against the tides, because a politician, a normal, regular Nigerian politician, an African politician will not, okay, if I say African, I know we can be very daring. A regular politician around the world will not do what Tinubu just did. That election comes off as one of the oddest in our recent history. Nigerians there's still a post-traumatic disorder connected to that election. So you would thought that for someone whose election was being questioned, the legality of that election was being questioned, and a lot of aspersions have been casted around the whole process, you will not appoint somebody who was the headship of that election. You will stay away and try not to create any form of relationship or partisanship or acquaintanceship. I don't know whether this English correct, but that was my thought. That's an average thinking politician. But of course, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is trying to tell you, I don't care what you think, but I want the other persons, the new INEC chair, the CJN, and the rest of all of these guys, if I say do something, do it. Don't care, don't bother about what the people say. And that is one part. The second part is, he is again telling you that there is nothing you can do. As long as it is elections in this country, I call this short. But here's the flip side. The people will now realize that for 2027 election, it is a do or die. And I've said it here several times. I've been called privately by a few concerned persons who said it could trigger some form of DSS invitation. But I don't care. It will be a do or die affair. 2027 elections, it will be do or die. It is either the election is free and fair or the election will not count. That's what it means for Nigerians. Because you now know that should election end, there's no reason doing all of those litigation and eyes on judiciary. That's utter nonsense. As long as the election held in your polling unit from polling it to ward collation, to local government collation, to state collation, whatever wants to happen, that election must happen on that day. 24 hours later, you should be rest assured you won or you lost. To say you are allowing all these calisthenics, shenanigans, you are joking. So Nigerians are now aware, and thank you, Tinubu, for making it very clear to us that for 2027, it's either we win or we don't win. So it is no other time to allow an individual or a tree or a whoever political influence to influence anything. If you pull out your ball, you are equal. That's what it means. However, congratulations to all of you. The list is quite enormous, 32 I would have gone through. But of course, I'm hoping that Reno Moki gets to be nominated to be ambassador to Anambra so that they can focus on Peter Obi. Because I don't know. There's no Anambra state in the state designate, in the location designate, and I don't know where Reno is going to. Charles Awuzie says South Africa, but I think he should, because you want to remove Reno Mokri from his place of primary assignment, his PPA, as it were, and I think he should be taken to Anambra. No wahala, na dey here now, no shaking. We are not crying, we are not worried. It is only revealing enough for us to know where we are. We will see. 2027 is almost here. And it will be the way it will be.
Are you seeing any prospects of amnesty for him?
He will not take it.
Why?
Mazinal Kanu will not take it. You give amnesty to a criminal, someone who committed a crime. Mazinal Kanu is not. He won't take it.
So if you give an opportunity now, he won't take
He won't even. Don't even try to mention it, because when I tried to mention it on Sunday, and his reaction to me, the way he looked on our eyes. He's not that kind of person. Not that kind of person. Now you can see well punished, and he's committed is what he's doing. Do you get what I'm saying? Because one, people are looking at him. Do you get what I'm saying? Because once you say that you're a freedom fighter, there's some price you needed to pay. Do you get what I'm saying? There's some price you needed to pay. You should be committed in what you are doing. Nobody lives forever. No government stands forever. So anything you need, look at how Abacha died. Yes, Abacha died. Nigerians were jubilated. Am I right? Yes. What's the name? Look at Buhari that died the other day in Daura. People were jubilating that their own son died. Who was the president? But when Yar'Adua died, people were crying. In this country, when Yar'Adua died, people were crying. So what are we talking about? So anything you are doing, remember tomorrow. Anything you are doing, remember your children. Anything you are doing, remember your family. Remember your in-laws. Remember that those who believe in you. Because when you are moving, you are not moving alone. You consider your wife, you consider your in-laws, you consider your siblings, you consider your father, you consider the name. Your name. Your name. God will not allow anybody, members of the public, to make me as a prayer point.
Let's wrap up this way. If you are to speak to President Tinubu today, or to speak to the Nigerian government, what will you say to him or the government, pointedly?
He should first of all apologize to Mazinal Kanu.
Should apologize.
Yes, to him. And now exercise that right of pardon with the condition that with the apology. But if it is giving him pardon with a condition, giving him pardon as a criminal, just like Mazinal Kanu is telling me, to come out is one thing. The process of you coming out matters a lot. I don't know whether you're getting what I'm saying, sir. I hear them saying, so you can now see the kind of love the Igbos have for Mazinal Kanu. I am telling you, you will not believe it. From my primary school people, from my secondary school set, from my university set, from my kindred, from people that I have forgotten. They will call me, Maxwell, I am this person. They will introduce themselves. Please, what is happening? I'm just telling you, I've never seen that kind of love in my life. I've never seen that kind of love in my life. Or in Sokoto, the Holy Igbos, on Sunday, the Holy Igbos, to the Sokoto Correctional Center, to go and visit Mazinal Kanu. I'm just telling you, I've never seen that kind of love. From the airport, when they came to carry me, the Igbos love him. I'm not saying that all those, there are some, I'm talking about genuine Igbo people, not all those ones that has one blood or the other that living in Igbo land. I'm talking about the real Igbo. Anybody who is Igbo, I mean Igbo, Mr. Victor, I don't know what I'm, there are some people that will be here, there's people that will be living in your area. They are not your blood, but they are answering your destiny. No Igbo that was able to sleep since that day. This happened up to now. aged people, young men, people that matters. They love him and they know that he's not a criminal, he's not a terrorist. In fact, the judge even know that he's not a terrorist. The prosecutor knows that he's not a terrorist. They felt that he's arrogant. Let's deal with him. That's just it.